Jey Uso and Gunther for the World Heavyweight title.
Gunther cut a great promo yesterday on Raw. Probably the best promo he's cut since he got to WWE in general. It made me really go, this is the guy I want standing victorious come Saturday. He's losing. We'll get Jey as world champ, and then I feel like we'll just go from there. Jey gets his underdog, rise from nowhere, super kick, win, congrats, and off we go.
Jey Uso's winning. It's obvious. If Gunther does win, what the fuck was this all for? It's unfortunate that Gunther just put out the promo of his career this past week, and it's unfortunate that Gunther takes another L at WrestleMania for a title after going on a tear, but that's just what it is. Braun Breaker's ready to go up to that world title, so who better to feud with him for it than Jey Uso, in my opinion. I'm just saying. Bro. Jey is not holding on to that title for very long. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. This is one of the best built stories of the show. I'm not going to lie.
Sad.
Unfortunately, even though Naomi is doing the work of her career right now, she will be taking that L to Jade Cargill. It's her first WrestleMania match. It's a lock. Jade Cargill is winning.
Probably the best built story with the most obvious outcome. Jade is winning. Someone genuinely did ask me, what if Naomi wins? And I go, great. What happens after? What does that do for either of them?
Sets up a rematch.
Yeah. Exactly. No. Naomi's been doing a great job holding this whole feud together, and it will come to an end when Jade murders her in public.
War Raiders in the New Day.
The heel turn itself, fantastic. One of the greatest of all time. The moment itself. The heel run, fucking garbage.
Y'all had one of the coolest heel turn segments in the last few years, and all you're doing now is feuding with Rey Mysterio randomly and cutting promos backstage talking about nothing.
New Day wins, LOL.
Nah.
Wow. I'm surprised.
There has to be a point here.
There should be a point. I don't think they want to go with the point. I think the point should just be fuck it, let the War Raiders hold it.
I think you have to go with the point because that may rejuvenate something around here because the tag team scene is ass. We need somebody who can cut some promos around here because no offense to the War Raiders, but
no, they are not promo cutters. They are just big and scary. Yeah.
Big pass. I'm torn, but I'm going to go with New Day. It's going to be the biggest piss break of all piss breaks.
So we got LA and Jacob Fatu, right? They've been kind of fucking around and doing different versions of this match on SmackDown for the last 2 months. Jacob Fatu is going to get a title out of it. That's the prediction and
that's
the spoiler. Unless Solo wants to cost him or then Solo's going to attack him afterwards. I don't know. I don't care. I could care less. There's talks of Jeff Cobb, though, which is really interesting. It's not going to happen at Mania, so nobody get their hopes up until next Friday. So it's cool. And also it's going to be Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu wins. That's easy. Poor LA Knight. Yeah.
No, LA Knight finally gets his deserved championship match on a big show.
And he takes a big fat L.
All right, so now here's the real piss break of the evening. Rey Mysterio and El Grande Americano.
Do not say that about El Grande Americano again. That man is a legend.
Chad Gable was left off of this card.
Justice for Chad Gable.
Chad Gable was complaining on Raw about being left off the card for El Grande Americano. It's the funniest shit in the world.
So let's break the fourth wall. This is this might be the greatest story that they're telling right now. This is the greatest story they're telling right now.
Absolutely, this is the greatest fucking
so
thing
into it. So stupid. Also, this is fucking ridiculous.
I actually think Rey Mysterio is winning this. I think it's another year of Rey Mysterio in a shenanigans match. And El Grande Americano gets unmasked, and it is not Chad Gable.
But then who is it?
Who cares? It's not Chad.
Brodus Beefcake Clay?
It is not Brodus Clay.
What is his name? Brodus
Clay? Oh, are you talking about Brutus Creed?
That guy. The Women's Championship. It's going to be Tiffany. It's going to be Charlotte. Throughout this story, Charlotte has won the Royal Rumble. She's turned into this omnipotent figure as we've been talking about. She is in her God mode right now. I don't know. I want to say Charlotte just because God mode, and I do kind of want her to do a God mode run because I'm kind of curious to see if they can do that with a woman. But I also don't feel like doing that for 4 years. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have the patience to watch Charlotte hold it belt for 3 years. I don't. On the flip side, though, her coming in like that and losing to Tiffany, does that do anything for a face Tiffany?
Yes.
The other question is, does Tiffany losing do anything for a heel Charlotte?
No.
I don't know. In this character,
it is
Tiffany
canon,
wins,
but it's also,
LOL?
I really want Tiffany to win, but it's really hard to bet against Charlotte Flair. Death taxes and Charlotte Flair returning and winning world titles are like the three commonalities of life, the three facts of life.
I want this to be the year where all things are proven wrong, and I'm gonna go with Tiffy time.
I agree. I am ultimately gonna go with Tiffy.
Firmly hope that they make this decision because I don't know if I can stomach another Charlotte Flair title run.
Nothing intrigues me about who Charlotte faces afterwards if she wins. Nothing really intrigues me about Tiffany either, but I'm open to more pairings with Tiffany in the future.
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk in a triple threat match with Paul Heyman strapped to a ladder.
That's not in the match.
Not yet it is, but it should be.
You guys see that meme where it's like these three guys have smoking hot wives and they're all fighting over Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman.
Fact. It's kind of interesting who could win this, and it depends on what they kind of want to do. CM Punk could win. CM Punk could be the heel-ish.
One of many theories is that Punk could be gearing up for a heel turn, but I don't know.
So I guess the concept of a winner doesn't matter because we don't really know what they're fighting for. Rollins is trying to find something to fight for and trying to make this important and trying to make this meaningful.
Rollins
Everybody
is once
else
again making it a fight for the business.
depends on who we want to focus on post WrestleMania. Who's going into a world title match after WrestleMania?
The whole favor thing, I was like, all right, whatever. There's nothing at stake here now because everyone thought the favor was going to be a world title match or something. Now there's nothing at stake. It's just Paul Heyman's going to be in Punk's corner. Cool. Whoever comes out of this is probably at some point going to go after the winner of Cody and Jonathan Cena. Roman, I think we can hold off on that. Rollins, we'll see how that goes. Punk is the obvious answer to win this match, but there's going to be so many shenanigans in what will probably be a 25-minute triple threat, and we're just going to have to deal with it.
Rollins ain't winning. There are two reasons for this match even happening in the first place. Number one, give
Punk
CM
needs a
Punk
main
a
event.
WrestleMania, a main event. Number
Yep.
two, have Punk win. CM Punk is winning this match. I don't know if
Yeah.
Paul gets involved. I don't know if Paul turns on Roman or Seth or both and walks out with Punk. Personally, I don't really give a fuck. I kind of want Paul to leave on his own.
Here's
I
the
honestly
thing,
don't
right?
want him to leave with
Here's-
anybody.
Right, now that's the thing. I want Punk to win. I care about nothing else except CM Punk winning this match. Paul Heyman could just watch everything go up in flames and be like, you know what?
Rollins is the dark horse answer. Punk is the easy answer. Roman is getting pinned regardless. The triple threat. Io, Rhea, Bianca.
I don't
Yep.
understand how Rhea is not the heel in this at all.
Bianca shouldn't be here. Rhea also at this point should be here.
And
We
they
could put-
stuck Liv Morgan in the tag division.
Now it's AJ and Logan.
It was Logan Paul calls out AJ Styles. AJ Styles calls out Logan Paul. Logan Paul calls out AJ Styles. A match is made. Logan Paul's fucking gone. Enter Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross carries the story on his fucking back. Karrion Kross deserves this fucking match. Karrion Kross carried this feud, and Karrion Kross doesn't get a WrestleMania match, and that's bullshit. Logan Paul's gonna win, and that fucking sucks. I really want AJ to win. Who's in the prime bottle?
So we've had
point.
who? Speed? KSI?
Mr. Beast is my pick.
Yeah, has Mr. Beast been there
Could
yet?
be Kai.
No.
Kai Cenat.
AJ wins, LOL.
Him not being there every week and taking the easy route is part of the character, so that totally makes sense to me. Logan's winning this match. The goal is Logan. Logan's a 27-year-old. He's getting this big match with somebody who can carry him through a match. AJ has no reason to go over here. It's Logan Paul. Stop kidding yourself.
Randy Orton versus TBD. The rumors are swirling that it will be Nick Aldis, and you all are so cute because that is not fucking happening. They would not have Nick Aldis face Randy Orton in a singles match off of 2 weeks of build. If they want to bring him out into the wrestling ring, it's going to be a bigger deal than that, I think. But I think they are going to have him wrestle. But I don't think it's going to be a singles match against Orton. I think the match is going to be a tag match. They hinted to it on SmackDown. I think it's going to be Orton and Nick Aldis against Solo and Tama Tonga. And
that's a
Orton
worse
and Aldis
choice.
are going to win.
There's already a story there. They've the whole Fine thing, so this is where the Sin City Street fight will happen.
This feud actually has started to cook recently, and I'm actually excited about it.
Anyway.
This will definitely be a match.
That Drew will win.
This IC title match, anyone can win, and nobody will be mad at whoever wins. And
Except Finn Balor. Finn and Dom does not need a title
Why do we not deserve nice things?
because there's Penta. Cero miedo.
I'm gonna be honest with you, pass.
L take.
Because he really is kind of just said zero, whatever, right? He did his thing, and now all of a sudden he's in an IC title match at Mania, and all of a sudden he's just gonna LOL win. I don't know how I feel about
I'm sorry. Have you seen his matches?
that. Congratulations, he can do a fucking destroyer, and he can jump off top ropes and do a fucking jumping senton. All right, so can half the roster. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good, but he's doing the same thing that everybody else is doing.
That's bruh. You are out of line. You are out of pocket. I think that let's break it down, right? Braun Breaker is going in as the champion. Braun Breaker could retain that. That is not out of the realm of possibility. However, Look at who the world champion will be coming out of WrestleMania. We need to stack the deck with main event heels. Dominic Mysterio, probably my second choice to win this match. The only reason why I don't think Dom wins is because this story that's being told in this Fatal 4-Way is all about Dom versus Finn Balor. I just don't think that feud needs a title. Penta, coming out of WrestleMania as the Intercontinental Champion, is a fresh face. Penta gets a WrestleMania moment. It's the stamp of approval for WWE to say, we are behind this guy, because they have never gotten firmly behind a luchador since Rey Mysterio. Finn Balor ain't winning shit. Finn Balor's taking the pin. He ain't called Finn Balor for nothing. I wouldn't knock anybody for saying Dom will win this. I will not be upset if Dom wins this. I won't be upset if Braun wins this. I won't be upset if Finn wins this, except he's eaten too many pins. However, Penta is my pick.
My heart says Penta. My brain says Dominic. I think it'd be hilarious if Dominic steals a win here. I love me some Pentagon. But even if he doesn't win, that's perfectly fine, because he's still over as shit. If Dominic Mysterio wins the IC title, like, the immediate thought is Finn Balor versus Dom. But you also realize that now that Dom has the title, you have all the makings of just shenaniganery bullshit and just whatever the fuck you want. Because Dom can just go full Eddie Guerrero and dick around for a while with the IC title.
It also leads into the next match, which Liv will retain. Liv and Raquel versus Bayley and Lyra. It will make the couple have a title together, which will just piss off Finn even more. We've been doing the Fractured Judgment Day for a year. Maybe one day they'll actually all kind of go and do their own thing. Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, John Cena.
The safe answer is Cena wins. That's it. My fun prediction is this is all a ruse. Cena's been played. Rock comes out for the first time in months, because why hasn't Rock been there? Because Cena is not really his guy. Cody and Rock have been planning this since before Elimination Chamber. Think back to the Royal Rumble as well. The Royal Rumble, you guys were all saying Cody's about to turn heel. This is Codelander. Kevin Owens brought out the dark side of Cody. Now after that, we get to Elimination Chamber. What's one thing Cody did that The Rock did that no one else can do? Swear, uncensored, on TV. The Rock did it. Cody did it. Can anyone name someone else on the roster who was able to do that?
No, and they're being intentional with people who should be doing it.
Correct.
Punk, Seth, Cena.
Correct.
And Roman.
Correct. But no one's dropped a full F-bomb. Maybe the Elimination Chamber thing was planned between Rock and Cena and Travis Scott for some reason, but maybe Rock had another play. They could have a scenario where Rock comes out and somehow helps Cody, or Cody just kicks Cena in the dick and Cody turns heel, retains the title. Rock anoints Cody as the golden boy, as he wanted to do to begin with. This leaves Cena spending the rest of his retirement tour earning back the trust of the fans. He's going on a redemption tour, redemption journey, hero's journey. We get the double turn of the century, and Cena works his way back to the good graces of the fans. We get SummerSlam, Cody heel versus John Cena babyface again for the WWE title, and Cena wins. He drops it again at the end of the year to somebody else.
The easy answer is John wins, because how else do you justify turning the biggest babyface heel in the biggest heel turn of this century without him winning at Mania? The whole Cody side with Dwayne thing, the problem is if you turn Cody heel, he's actually been siding with Baldy the whole time. And then John goes, I've been played, I've been, blah, blah, blah. John already became the most hated man in the company over last month. So now you want like a long-term redemption story? All these fans were there for you, John. Yeah, we were annoyed at times, but the fans were still there for you. And now all of a sudden you find out you've been played by Dwayne, and you're going, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. This is my redemption, and I need to find a way to get 17. No.
The only thing I can say is The Rock is the final boss for a reason. He's the most hated man.
So if we're going to have Cena really work his ass off, and if Cena is really going to act his ass off, right? What's the more intriguing thing? Like, do we want to keep seeing Cena be a heel for the rest of his time? Personally, I'm cool. This is enough. If this is what we're doing for the next 6 months, I'm cool. I like the idea of him doing the redemption story a lot more than I like him flipping the switch.
Think about the possibilities. What do we have coming up after WrestleMania? We have Money in the Bank. We have King of the Ring. Cena going through King of the Ring, redemption arc through the King of the Ring tournament to then earn a shot at Cody, heel Cody at SummerSlam for the WWE title. That could be pretty cool. Cena winning Money in the Bank. And then you have Cena as the face champion, redeemed babyface champion from SummerSlam to the end of the year when he retires. And then at the end of the year, he drops it. And he says, hey, listen, I tried something different this time. This is my last year. I did it for me. I hope you understand. It was not the right choice. I've learned my lesson. You guys have been there for me the whole time. And I lost because I gave you the finger, basically, because I turned on you. I let you down. I failed you. And meanwhile, that allows Cody to allow the demons that have been eating at him for the last few years, losing all of his friends, to succumb to the dark influence that has been tempting him.
And that concludes the messiest WrestleMania under the Triple H era, aka the only other one that
You
has
mean
been
the only
fully
other
unexplained.
one?
AKA
Yeah.
the second one.
Yeah.
AKA the second one that's worse.
This
Somehow.
is WrestleMania 2000. This is SummerSlam 99, or whatever, the one that Austin didn't want to put somebody over, or somebody didn't want to put somebody over, so Triple H won and then Triple H lost. Like, this is that. This is that to me, right? This is that. There are a lot of things that should have happened that did not happen. It will be fine when we get there. We're all going to have fun when we actually watch it. Because, again, it's still WrestleMania. It's still that moment. The lead-up has been a mess. And by the end, we won't remember, because whatever's going to happen at the end of night 2 is what's going to happen. And that's what's going to stick with us. And it will be totally okay. Everything will be fine. And we'll go on to Monday Night Raw, and we'll keep going, because the story really doesn't end.